What's going on, guys? bizanix here. Today we're going to be talking about Star Wars Battlefront 2 and what I want in this game. Now, I did make a video previously talking about how Star Wars Battlefront 2 was confirmed, so if you want to check that out, the link will be in the description. But I just want you to know before I go any further, subscribing to my channel will grant you daily Star Wars Battlefront and Doom access. Also, if you ever want me to do something in particular, let me know in a comment and I'll be able to do it for you. And finally, if you ever want to play with me, then let me know and I'll be able to get my appropriate information to you. Just so you know, it's up to you to contact me if you want to play with me. I'm not going to be personally contacting anyone unless it's a special occasion. Now, without further ado, let's get into the specs of this video. Okay, so I'm going to be going through all of these things that I want to see in no particular order, so don't think I'm doing it based on like what I really want to see. Everything I'm going to tell you is something I really want to see. So before we can even think about what's going to be in the game, we need to actually think about what it's going to be centered around. Now, I think it's going to be centered around episodes 7, 8, and 9, and the main game is going to be from episodes 7 and 8, and the DLC will be from episode 9. Now, I think it's going to be really cool, and I really hope that they kind of stick to their guns when they say this, because there was word in the very beginning of the actual year when everyone was talking about DLC options for Star Wars Battlefront 1 that they wanted to add all these characters that weren't from the original trilogy, so they actually ended up adding they said we're not going to be doing those characters, we'll stick to those in future games. So that's really cool, and I really hope that they stick to it. I believe the return of Walker Assault and Supremacy and Turning Point need to be in this next game, along with some newer, larger based game modes, so I really hope that they do that. And I really can't say what they'd be, but until we get more information on it, I just really hope that they do that. Also, I feel like there should be more hero game modes that are, of course, fun to play and not as much skill needed to play, because after all, this is a casual shooter. It's Star Wars Battlefront. It's not supposed to be a Call of Duty or Battlefield-based game where it's competitive. This is simply Star Wars Battlefront, and people are meant to have fun, and a lot of times playing as heroes is sort of difficult in this game, so I really hope that they add more hero game types. I believe heroes such as Rey and Finn and Poe Dameron, along with Captain Phasma and Kylo Ren, should definitely be in this game. There's probably going to be others, and I really hope there are. I hope there's way more of a selection, and hopefully there's more villains and heroes in actual episode 8. That way they can make a clear and decisive decision on that. Now, oh my gosh, we definitely need to have space battles, and we definitely need to have galactic conquest. That game that we played, Star Wars Battlefront, that we know right now, was lacking so much of a, like, just the nostalgia of playing the original Battlefront. And if they had only done space battles, I know they did Fighter Squadron, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't like you could enter an enemy ship. It just wasn't the same. They definitely need to add that, and that would be so cool to see in this next game. I think more of a single player experience should be actually obtained through this next game, whether it be just moments or missions or an actual storyline. That'd be really cool to see, and I really hope that they end up doing that. Also, I feel like there should be more customizations in this game. That way people could just like express themselves more. Now, I don't think they should go back to the original classes like in Star Wars Battlefront 1, like back on the PS2 and stuff, because that would just limit people's class setups and everything. But I do think there should just be more like vanity features for players to choose from. The last two things that I definitely think should be added are the fact that team chat, and instead of having partners, you should have a squad, sort of like in Battlefield. Only because I would rather choose from 4 players to spawn on, and I would definitely love to talk to teammates in the game, because I can't stand how many times where I cannot do that. As long as Star Wars Battlefront 2 fulfills its destiny of being great, then I really don't see anything else that needs to be added. But you guys need to let me know if there's anything that I missed or you would like to see, because I really want to hear it. And maybe we could change the developers' opinions. Maybe not. Well, I don't know. But remember, guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. And remember to subscribe, because I will be posting every single day. But without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.